Hey, how you doing? Um, did a session with your son, and he has a lot of talent. A lot of talent. And great gift. I met a lot of young people, artists that had a lot of talent. But to break in the music game, as I told you before, it takes two things. It takes a lot of money and a little work, or a lot of work and a little money. And that's why I try to advise artists, like to have a team, and it takes a lot of the burden off of just the artist themselves, the manager. Now, he does need a manager, and most of the 90% of the time, the managers they sponsor the artist. That's why they get so much the take of the artist. But like say a real manager, if he's sponsoring the artist, he probably gonna need at least a good $25,000 to $50,000. Cause it's gonna take a lot of production and promotion, just planning, hiring staff. But yet you don't need all that if you got an artist on point. And a lot of artists are getting on themselves, but they have a budget. And I'm just being honest with you. Most artists are starting off with a budget. Let's say Luck Up, like Rich Homie, but even with Rich Homie, broke in the house, stole $9,000 just to get on. So he ended up getting locked up, but he had made a lot of noise before he got locked up and ran into the right person. And that, the manager that took him on, he's already worth $1 million. So, the person got to have at least 25,000 to blow. Now, you can work from a budget. Let's say the artist himself. The artist can book his own shows, book clubs, set appointments up. But let's just say if the artist gonna book a club, and him and the club owner splitting the door, which is $250. Most clubs you can give them $250 and they'll split the door with you. Or he can rent out different armories in small towns and pay like $200 to $300. But even with that, let's say if you do, let's just say minimum of five. You got five places you want to rent out, and average place $250 to $300, just depend. And so let's say $300, you're gonna need $1,500 for five locations. You're gonna need your flyers and your promotion. So your flyers, each location, you're looking at $100 for flyers. So that's $500. So that's $2,000. Now this is with the artist doing everything himself. So that's 2,000. That's five clubs and 1,000 flyers for each one. Okay. Then you want promotional material like T-shirts, CDs. Stuff to give to your fans. Walk around. You got your hotel stay budget. So you put all that into the effect. Now, a lot of times you can, if you got the right promotion and production, then you usually can have a packed house. But a lot of times that your production and your promotion expenses increase with that. So, but if you can start a buzz, then everything, he can probably get a major deal. The problem is now, I'm winding down in the music. And like I said, I told him, Wednesday I would ride to Atlanta with him. If he just want to go down there and, get a couple thousand CDs. So, I would recommend don't make a trip down there for nothing. If you're going to get CD, I would at least get 5,000 CDs. But, and that's it. And you got to have a plan, you got to have a blueprint. Excuse me. Which I gave him a plan, a blueprint. And it's just that now my time is so crucial. It really is. it would take a lot of phone calls, setting up stuff. We would have to have a set budget, what that we can work with. But that said, I would recommend, if you know somebody that he can trust, um, get them on like a friend salary base. Like, hey, somebody that he can look out for. What I'm saying, throw $50 to $100 here to what I'm saying, go on the road with him. What I'm saying, to manage and to do stuff. I mean, that's the best way. And that's what a lot of artists do that are rising up real fast. They have like a semi team, and they learn as they go. So, and you have artists with big budgets that never make it. So it's just knowing how to maneuver the market and being at the right place at the right time. It's just that with my situation is that, like I said, I have a t-shirt business, and it's when I'm not here, I lose money. And one of my goals is, I look at what's paying the bills, what's fee, and I waste, like I told you before, when I first got out, I wasted a lot of money in production and with a lot of artists. But it taught me a lot, and that's the edge that I have. I know where to go. I know about how to do stuff, and I don't mind giving nobody that blueprint free of charge. Just, hey, get out there, bust your butt, go to the big time studio, and you don't go there to get a deal. You just go there to mingle, to mingle with the big time artists and to get on the track with them. What I'm saying, it's networking. Then you just get your name out there, but everything got to be done in decent order. One thing is that my time is very valuable now. Now I have a lot of politicians getting in touch with me. Thinking about the next couple of years, running for city council. I want to say I have a lot of stuff on my plate, but and with that, and with the t-shirts, right now the t-shirt is like $1 billion industry, and a lot of the colleges are having to give. Like right now, there's only 3 certified Afro-American screen printers in the state of North Carolina. So I've been submitting bids to the colleges, and they have to honor a lot of minority bids. To make a long story short, right now the ACC, they have over $300 million t-shirt contract. So we can look at Tennessee. Tennessee has a $3 million budget a year on t-shirts. If I was to win a bid with Tennessee, I mean, that's it. I automatically become a multi-millionaire. Chapel Hill, they have a $1.3 million t-shirt budget. So these are a lot of universities that I'm submitting bids to, and plus I'm using a lot of politicians. But he really needs somebody to go on tour with him, and I would love to, but he would need to understand that it ain't